I'm finally back, and it's time for Cyprus Part 2. Apparently one of your favorite campaigns based on the likes and comments that you left on the first video. Well, it's not Cyprus right now, we formed Jerusalem. Soon enough we will be forming France with this national decision that we have available. And then the Latin Empire, then the Roman Empire, and then... No, wait, let's just stop right here. And you might think, how are we going to form any other nations after forming France, because it is an endgame tag? Well, the thing with Latin Empire is that it's not a tag at all. We can form the Latin Empire with the help of this mission right here, which we have available. We have the requirements done. Clicking it doesn't immediately turn you into the Latin Empire, which means we can click the mission, then form France, and then choose the option in the event that we get from the mission. So by doing this, what we can achieve is having the Latin Empire with French missions, French ideas, and still keeping the Crusader state government reform, which gives us a permanent casus belli against neighboring heathens and heretics. So we could call it France 2.0. I might even put this in the title. But yeah, guys, just to remind you, we went from a one province minor in Cyprus, we formed Jerusalem, we have over 1000 development, and of course we are the first greatest power in 1504. You might notice that Hungary has friendly soldiers over here, and that is because we got a personal union with them. That was completely lucky. Apart from that, we also have some vassals. We have Provence, Naples, and Bulgaria, which we are right now annexing, and we also inherited Burgundy. So quite a lot of stuff has happened, and if you didn't see the first part to this run, then I recommend you check it out. I will leave the link in the video description. And all seems good, but we do have quite a few problems with the country. Like, we are losing tons of money. First of all, we have this gold mine, but it's so trash right now because we have 84% autonomy, and this is partly because we were always running really low crown lands. Currently we have 10%, so economy wise it was quite a struggle. But basically I'm gonna dedicate these next, let's say, 10 years to fix the economy. We will be of course conquering some stuff. Right now I'm waiting for the Papal State to conclude their war with Aragon, because they will be most likely taking all of these provinces, and of course then we can reconquer them for our vassal Naples. So later on we will strike France, and we will probably need to fight Orleans separately, because if we weaken France they will probably break away. They are their vassal, but they're really strong, and since they are rebellious it's likely that someone will start supporting their independence. Ottomans are under control. We completely wiped them out. It's possible that they will be completely split by the Mamluks and what it seems Akayunlu, but with these guys we have truce until 1508, and with Ottomans until 1516, so we have time for that. And yeah, basically I will be managing my country right now, defeating the rebels, because look at that, there's just endless factions. Finishing these cores, and I will bring you back once we start our war. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The gold mine also depleted. It's not like we already have problems with the cash. This is bad omen. This has to be. And right now what I'm doing is just provoking revolts, so we are ready, and we don't have any rebellions when we will fight the Papal State. Good, the Cyprus rebels are defeated, so we're just gonna go ahead and delete this castle. As our capital did move to Jerusalem, we're building a fort over here, and I need to core this still. Now we can take Papal Legate, so we have another 10% diplo annexation cost reduction. I'm also gonna concentrate some development in the Bulgarian lands, and this will be finished quite quickly. Here's another alliance. We're getting one with England. We also got an alliance with Austria, so we do have a nice network here. I mainly got these guys because they will be helping us versus France later on. And since we finished another quality idea, we just got another 5% discipline. Once we do finish all the ideas, we will get another 5. So with the Jerusalem ideas, we can have a really strong military, as it also gives morale of armies and land leaders shock. Oh, looks like Papal State finally finished the war. Okay, it's time to go. First, we need to insult these guys as they have more than 100 opinion. How convenient, Siena is not gonna join this war. Such a massive help for us. Reconquest, let's roll. Now we can take tier 4 government reform. We're gonna go for maintain balance of power. Additional diplomat and all estates loyalty really helps, because it will help us revoke these privileges. I kid you not, the Kosovo gold mine depleted the second time. Well, it was 6 development. Now that honestly is insane. But it's fine though, We're almost finished with influence ideas, so afterwards we can just spend points to develop this. There we go, we are finally finished with this war. So I'm just gonna take full cash and full course to Naples. Our loans are 450 ducats each, so we can start repaying the old ones. I'm just gonna take a new one, and the old ones are 255. Let's also take a moment to seize more lands. I love when this happens. You get an agenda and it's automatically completed for you. You don't need to do anything. We are left with 7 loans. That's right, it's time to go for a reconquest. Might as well. We have Holy War, of course, versus the Mamluks, but this is not gonna cost that much. Like, we can take these 4 provinces and whatever provinces else we want to take, because soon after we finish influence ideas, we will have unjustified demands minus 50%, so the peace deals will cost less. Let's see. Pretty much an even battle, and we crushed them. Austria inherited the throne of Munich. Look at these weird borders they have. But the AI is really smart. They took Prague, which is a really good monument, with maximum level given Imperial authority plus 0.15. The only problem is that they only passed one reform by 1510. Hate this event, hate it so much, but it's good timing because we have just enough points to expand administration. So we're gonna use this. We only have 4 points left. Then we can click -25 and basically we don't lose anything. What is England doing here? Oh, it's Portuguese conquest of Tafilalt. Okay. Yeah, they're expanding rapidly in Maghreb. I think after the Mamluks war we can right away go for Fezzan. And maybe we can even take this province of Tripoli right now. Yep, that's pretty much the peace deal that we can take. Full cash, all our cores, and all the provinces needed to finish the next mission. And of course a few provinces here in Anatolia. So now we can also upgrade our rank to an empire. This does solve our problems with governing capacity. We can complete Kingdom of Heaven. This for 20 years gives missionary strength bonus and more permaclaims. Now we could embrace the next institution, but we don't really have any points, so I will prioritize repaying the loans because we are losing quite a bit of money. Oh, so looks like we will be fighting the Mamluks once again. I'm fine with that because we pretty much just need to take their capital, and once again we will be fully robbing them. Gotta be kidding me. Again? This event? Seriously? There we go, another 1,000 decades from the Mamluks, thank you. Oh, this guy really allied Crimea. I didn't want... Oh, they only have one province. Well, that's fine then. Sure, let's go ahead and attack the Ottomanskis at the same time. Rest in peace to our heir. That is tragic. He wasn't that good, to be honest. Hey, I won't say no to that. 656 instead of that one. That's pretty good. That's it. We're gonna take this from Tlemcen. Fezzan, full annexation. Just a tiny bit of development concentrated, and this is almost 200 overextension as we also defeated the Ottomans. So there's absolutely no way I will be coring this. What we will do is go to the subject view and release some new vassals. Fezzan has the most cores, so we can release them. And now it's time to start granting provinces, so we won't need to deal with any of the rebels and admin point investments. This is 102 now, and just soon enough we will be finishing a couple of cores, so everything will be fixed. Great Britain is inviting us into British conquest of Mallorca. Are you serious? And he's fighting Castile, New Granada. Castile is not that strong. We probably want to keep this guy because we will need him versus France. Yeah, sure, let's join. If he could give us one province from Castile, I would love to have this one. Yep, now it's time to embrace colonialism. 800 decades, that's completely fine. We can take level 10 mil, and we now match France. Oh, he did integrate his vassal. Okay, that's not the best news, but we will still be going for the war. I think I'm fine with going for reconquest here. We have 3 cores that we can give back to Provence. Might as well, right? Great Britain, Austria should not be too difficult. I will focus Venice, and hopefully my boys can do the rest of the work. Come on, Papal State, I'm gonna need mill access. Let's go here. Oh, he's already sieging. Might have to stop you real quick. I believe our armies should be much stronger. We have almost 100 prestige, so this gives 10% morale of armies. We also have another percent from this one. And if we check the ledger, yeah, our morale is higher than anyone else's here. And we have 110 discipline. Hey, looks like we didn't need to do much. Hungary and Austria is just taking care of this. I'm gonna go straight for his capital. And his navy isn't that strong as well. We did get another 5% ship durability from this. Could have gotten another 10% morale of navies. Yep, demolished. Thank you for the money. France, we're also wrecking him. Oh, what's that? 20,000 French soldiers. I might have to interrupt. There we go, we finally have our amazing new ruler. Finally, we will be getting some solid monarch points. And the heir that we got, once again, really good. Don't like the sinner trade though. The province of Kosovo is really cursed. 30,000 rebels. Y'all can have it, I don't care about it anymore. It's over, 99% war score. Easier than I expected. This is big. We're connecting our borders. I'm taking the province of Kalite just because it's a good trade center. Now, from these provinces that we're taking, we're gonna release a few vassals. Yeah, 400 decades is not bad. War reparations. Thank you. Let's finish this. So now what we're gonna do is release Brittany, Gascony, Toulouse, and even Champagne from these 2 provinces over here. Actually, I probably didn't need to take this province. But anyways, that's additional free cores. And now check this out. The next war versus France, this is how much we can take. Well, we probably won't be able to take all the cores, but we can try and feed, like, let's say 2 vassals at once, then integrate them, feed another 2, and just keep going like this. Time to once again reduce autonomy in all of our provinces where we can reduce it. Oh, that's actually quite a lot. And yeah, we're still losing money, but we're getting really high war reparations right now, so it's not that much. It buys us more time. So what's next? Probably we're gonna go after Aragon. He's only allied with Austria. We basically just need to get 50 favors with Austria so we can break this alliance. Or we could also just invite Austria into some kind of a different war so they wouldn't be able to join. Also, there's good progress with our religious unity. We have a 65% now. We converted quite a lot of stuff to Catholic religion. And we do have now 2 missionaries. We could get the third one if we went for a defender of the faith status, but our ruler is female, so we cannot go for this. We can do this once she passes away. It is now Age of Reformation as well. We just finished quality ideas, artillery combat ability, and we also have a new policy available. Income from vassals 25% and diplo annexation cost. Oh yeah, more missionary strength. We're on positive balance. I cannot believe this. Yeah, you know what? While we're waiting, quick war versus the Mamluks. We're gonna go for a holy war. We do have some missions that require us to have provinces in Egypt. We can also connect our borders up to Fezzan, which we are currently integrating. I'm building another army, so he's crushed, man. He has no chance. Level 9. And we got level 10 admin, so this is another idea group. I will be going for admin ideas, and next I plan to take diplomatic, and probably afterwards something like religious or humanist. Nah, probably we don't want to go for religious ideas anyways, because we already have it at permanent casus belli, so humanists probably will do us better. So this is going to be my peace deal. I'm just gonna take the coast, war reps, and full cash. Military reforms, let's go. Oh my god, this is so good. Let's go for this one. 20% morale of armies. We're unstoppable. Alright, Austria, I demand you break this alliance with Aragon. And his independence is supported by Portugal. Portugal, as you know, owns these lands in Leon area, which means we can take one province and release Leon. The vassal network continues. He was excommunicated as well, so we went for excommunication war. Just less aggressive expansion. Portugal has 60,000 soldiers, okay, they're not kidding. Wait, we might actually lose the naval battles. Didn't really think this one through. We really need to start building some shipyards so we can have a bigger navy, because right now our force limit is crap. You know what? Let's call in Great Britain just in case. That's a big name change, or the placement I should say, after we annexed our boy Fezzan. Look, we don't have a truce with this guy. What is he doing over here? Oh, you know, we might as well take this opportunity. Portugal is not gonna join. We can just remove Catalonia real quick. Now let's also pick this, and I will drag these wars a little bit longer so that we can finish the third admin idea. Then we won't need to worry about overextension that much, or for that long at least, and we will be able to core everything that we take 25% cheaper. Right, here we go. Core creation cost is unlocked. Let's start by piecing out Portugal. I'm taking 2 provinces. Then we can do Milan, war reparations, money, just cancel some rivalries. Catalonia, we can do full annexation. This is a bit of aggressive expansion. It's a bit annoying, but if we keep an eye on the truces, then we can still avoid a coalition. Although it's gonna be a bit bigger once we take stuff from Aragon. But let's see. So let's go with this. Concentrate development. Yeah, still not at about 57%. Now we need to finish the peace with Aragon first, because we want to take this province in Mersel Kebir so we can access another 2 provinces from Tlemcen. Okay, now the overextension is not looking that good. And the coalition is not looking that good. So I'm gonna drag this for a bit longer, and I will start improving relations with all the nations, starting with Flanders, Berg, Würzburg, and so on. Really too bad that in no point of the run we were able to get the papal controller status, because it would have been really useful with the aggressive expansion reduction. I'm usually really unlucky with this stuff. When is the truce with France expiring? 15... Oh crap, that's actually in 2 years. I was thinking to go for Akayunlu, but we probably need to get ready for that. 75% religious unity. No more religious turmoil. Awesome, let's go. And honestly, yeah, next year we're just finishing the war, because the war exhaustion is growing crazily. That's it. Thank you, Aragon. And thank you, Tlemcen. Alright, so it's time to release a couple new vassals. It's gonna be Leon, and it's gonna be Morocco too. I wonder, can we give these Nah, we cannot give anything to Morocco. Would have loved to give these 3 provinces to him. We can also remove one of the privileges. Nobility officer rights. I don't think I need this one anymore. It increases influence by 10. This is gonna be a few rebels, but we can seize lands, and we have 28%. Oh, that's definitely a few rebels. How is this looking? 130. Yeah, this is not good. Do we sacrifice a little bit of diplo points? Honestly, I just don't want to deal with that many rebellions, so let's just release Catalonia. And this is fixed. Guys, like, look at our vassal list. This is absolutely insane. We have 9 different vassals, 1 person union. We're still doing okay. We're only losing 3 diplo points each month. So what we need to do is just wait a little bit until we can attack France, feed the French vassals the cores back. Then we can start integrating them. This will be fixed, and we can just keep releasing new vassals. And it's been around 100 years since the start of the game. And look at that, we have 1800 development. And Cyprus, I believe, starts with like, what, 15 development, so we grew more than 100 times in size. Oh, this event again. Okay, we're losing way too much stability recently. Let's go, boys. Reconquest of Walua. Let's declare. Hopefully it's not gonna destroy our navy together with Venice, because he does have 97 ships. Okay, this might be a problem actually. Yeah, we're gonna call to arms England and Austria. Actually, this is not good. This is not good, boys. Maybe I'm gonna cancel transporting these units over here, and I'm just gonna get like 1 loan, just get a little bit of mercenaries. In the meantime, we can queue up some more galleys as our naval force limit has greatly increased. Build some more shipyards. Excommunicated! Hey, what the hell? It's so expensive to buy indulgence. Oh my goodness. We actually need to take 2 more loans. I really don't like this because I don't want to have this high interest at all times, but we're still paying 15 ducats because we're rooting out the corruption. So actually, once we finish our course, then we won't lose money anymore. We managed to at least remove Venice. This fort is done. Yeah, okay, he didn't get Paris back. That's fine. And demolished. Our heir died, unfortunately, but this one is just as good as the previous one, so that's amazing. So far, really good luck in this later part of the run with our court. Because we won't be coring crap after this, we can also upgrade our admin technology. And we have 99% war score, which means we can just finish the war now. Looks about right, guys. There we go. Realistically, how many more wars do we need versus France? I think maybe 2 or 3 wars, and we should be able to take all the remaining provinces. Probably 3 wars. But yes, now we will start annexing Brittany, and at the same time, Champagne. I really want to reset the truce with this guy, so we can make a claim on, let's say, Liège. But he's in the HRE, so probably, yeah. Venice, maybe? Yeah, we can make a claim on Venice. Oh, we had claims already. I'm stupid. Of course Hungary had it. So this guy truce 1551. I think we can manage this. We're gonna fight the Mamluks next. 1549. Oh, actually that's in a couple of months. Yeah, so Mamluks, Venice, shorten truce with France, and after another year's France. That should be the way to go. But we also have Portugal. Oh my god, this is 1553. There's so many wars that we need to do at once. Otherwise all these guys will just enter the coalition. They're all mad at us. Right, prepare, Mamluks. Your days are counted. We just wiped this entire army in one go. Yeah, we're totally not overpowered. Here we go, 98% war score. This is going to be my peace deal. If I'm not wrong, we have 15 provinces in Egypt this way, right? Yes, we do. So now we can finish the mission, The Land of Moses, yearly papal influence +1, and permaclaim on Tigray area. I actually didn't think that we would be able to complete that many missions before forming France, but at this point we might as well go for Ark of the Covenant before forming France, right? So yeah, I'm aiming to do this mission. We could just quickly get our boys somewhere here. Nice, we can also... Oh my god, we should... Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited before piecing out the Mamluks, because we would have been able to get way more provinces with this. Oh well, let's take it now. I'm honestly canceling the war with Venice because we will be prioritizing Portugal instead. Just don't have enough time. He's allied with Ethiopia now. Oh my god. Yeah, man, we screwed ourselves over. But we probably can still take lands from Ethiopia because we do have the province of Akaba in the coast here. So, Portugal is at war. So maybe most of his troops won't even be here. That's a few cores. Let's say that's a few cores. I'm gonna prioritize Lyon cores because it will be faster to annex him. And Morocco probably just gonna take the coast or whatever we can take. Pesky Ethiopia. We can probably co-belligerent them so we can take more stuff. Austria is gonna help us. Let's go. Oh my god, I just noticed that's a massive Hassa. Usually this area is controlled by someone like Hormuz or even Oman. Never seen Hassa hold that many lands. They even own these Gulf of Coast lands over here and Hormuz directly. And that is a large Afghanistan. India looks pretty much normal. Uzbek is huge. The New World also, I would say, looks pretty normal. Castile is holding the Colombian lands. Caribbean is held by Portugal. Portugal has Brazil. And Great Britain is controlling a large portion of North America and Canada here. So everything outside of Europe is quite normal, let's say. You gotta love when the sieges go up to 78%. Is this even gonna fall? I dare you not to fall, you bastard. Okay, jeez. I'm just probably gonna take this guy out. He only has one province. It's a bit more aggressive expansion, but at least he's not gonna be able to join coalitions anymore. We have the Council of Trent, so would love to have this improved relations bonus, but we gotta go with harsh stance, as this will give us even more missionary strength, and this 5% reduction would be just really bad, so yeah, I'm gonna select this. Hey, look at that, we have finished admin ideas. Admin technology cost minus 10%, governing capacity modifier plus 20 is massive, and we're getting another Diplo rep plus 2 from our national ideas, so this is gonna massively help with the integration of vassals. Now, there are a couple of new policies. One of them is Diplo annexation cost minus 15%. Sure, we can take reinforced speed as well. I really want to check our country modifiers now. Check this out, guys. 65% cheaper to integrate vassals. That's honestly insane. Is he once again allied with Austria? What? Oh, come on, dude. Oh, we don't have a claim. Oh, God. Can you make a claim for us? He might join the coalition. If he does, whatever, bro. So we could have finished this war way earlier, but I went full greed mode as I'm taking a major part of Ethiopia over here. Why not? Why not, boys? Let's do it. Oh, I love this. East Sahara is now ours. The Mamluks are trapped. And this means we have Ark of the Covenant mission done. Yeah, so it does give yearly prestige, but also yearly legitimacy. Wait. There's 75% that our ruler would die from this. Oh, God. But if we choose this, then until the end of the game, we get another yearly papal influence plus 1. Or we could not risk this and just go for the first bonus. Honestly, you know, as good as this ruler is, tolerance of true faith minus 2. There's also, well, these two are decent, but she's 54, so she could die, let's say, in 6 years, in 10 years. I think we can just go for this first one. Yeah, she did die, but that's completely fine. And once again, our heir is really good, so I'm happy with this. Now, coring this will be a bit painful because we don't have a pathway, so we can only core these two provinces right now, and we will need to wait a ton until we can take anything else. But the good thing is that we probably won't be taking any direct provinces from Portugal. We can take tier 5 government reform. I usually love to go for military engineering as I barrage quite a lot, but eventually we will probably need to fight like Great Britain, and yearly naval tradition decay is really underrated because the more navy tradition you have, the more trade steering you have. So eventually, once we do establish a trade empire, this is gonna be really useful. Let's go for naval professionalism. Religious turmoil is really not that far away, so I don't want to let this happen. It's a bit difficult to manage the provinces with different religion right now. We can just add everything to trade company over here. And as you can see, this is no longer an issue. We still need to move our capital, but now I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure after you form the Latin Empire, either your capital is moved to Constantinople or you get that decision to move it, so you don't need to spend admin points. So I'm kind of waiting for that. But you know, once we form France, actually, there's another possibility we could move our capital to Paris. So still undecided with this. Whoa, that's a ton of rebels. Come on, boys, stop spawning. Yes, let's go level 12 admin. More governing capacity. Alright, we can actually finish the war now. Just a small invasion in Brazil did it. Oh, this is massive. This is huge. Let's go. Too much overextension, but I'm not gonna core all this crap. Morocco, you can have this, this, and this. Yep, that's about right. We solved the problem. We are now free to proceed with annexation of Leon and let's say Catalonia. Hey, free stability. Always will take that. The annexation is insanely rapid. 1562 we will finish annexing Leon. It's just in no time. Actually, you know what? Let me seize one province. I'm gonna take this back because then we can add this to trade company. Add this to trade company. And we completed our agenda. This guy is a bit unhappy. That's fine. Just disable this, placate a couple times. We can core the rest of the stuff now. And now we can actually start removing some privileges. So I don't need these naval privileges. Force draft, we can get rid of that. Let's see what we can get from the agenda. Build a shipyard. Okay, so I'm not gonna seize lands because we can simply build this shipyard right now. We will get another 10 loyalty. And if we sell titles, then we can remove another privilege. Now let's get ready for France as the truce is expiring next year. Oh wow, we might not even need to sell titles. Ming has just declared me as their rival. Are you serious? What does he have to do with us? Like, our borders are thousands of miles away. It's up. One thing I'm not confident in is us beating the Venetian Navy once again. Yep, this is done just in time. Remove one more privilege. Oh my god, these pesky rebels. I just hope they don't enter the coalition. Actually, I don't think they can enter the coalition right now. Printing press has appeared in Lorraine, and yeah, actually they're not joining the coalition. We managed this better than I expected. I wasn't trying to manage like to min-max it at the best, but playing with influence ideas with all the policies that we have, 65% vassal integration, we're basically just mainly retaking the course in Europe. And even with the HRE not dismantled, we're not getting that much aggressive expansion this way. So we can just chill, defeat the rebels, unsiege the provinces, seize lands. I was about to say declare on France, but defeat more rebels. 20 army tradition additionally, so this is gonna be really easy. Yeah, I think we should be good now. Let's do it. If only the Pope would give us mill access, we could actually help him out here. Where are you, bro? Oh, this is the big mo- Oh, no, I think we're actually losing this. Are we not? Now, we got some help, and we crushed the Venetian Navy. We did. We lost a few ships, but still, that's a W. I also love the fact that we essentially have infinite papal influence with all the modifiers that we got from our mission tree. So I'm just constantly using all 6 of these bonuses. Yep, now Austria won't join. Let's go for another conquest. Oh, I see potential for another really good vassal. I somehow completely missed this, that Orleans was massive in this run. Oh my goodness. So we just need to take one of their core. We actually do have Valois. Yeah, so we don't need to take this. We can release them from our current provinces. So our peace deal can look, let's say, like this. I'm isolating them from Iberia, so no one just somehow scouts their provinces. And England cannot scout them anyways because they were at our war. Yeah, this should be good. How the hell did I miss it? We would not be able to full annex Aragon. In this case, fine, just give me the coast. Core all this stuff, 81 overextension, that's completely good. And time to release subjects. Yes, this subject is a must-have. So next war, this is what we can retake. It's probably not gonna be the last war with France, to be honest. We probably need 2 more wars. I will rival this bastard back. Screw you. What's next? Okay, so aggressive expansion in Europe currently is really high. We could go for Castile as they just don't have any alliances, like they're really weak. But then all the HRE miners will join the coalition. I think we take it chill, and we can go for someone like Akayunlu. Not necessarily that we need these provinces, but we can just start fixing our borders and take the rest of Anatolia. Eventually, we will need to fight the Mamluks as well. Oh damn, France just went reformed. That is honestly amazing news, as we will be able to take more provinces. So last few years has been complete chaos. We fought a small coalition. It was Venice, Akayunlu, and a few other minor nations that joined it, so I just decided to declare. Concluded the war with Mamluks and also Karakayunlu. Now with the provinces that we took, we have 200 overextension, so what I'm gonna do is release a new vassal, and it will be Iraq. Not only that, we managed to finish the mission Convert the Holy Land, which gives us missionary maintenance cost. And we're about to finish the Malta mission, Fortify Malta, which can be done if you move your capital to Malta much earlier. But I've decided to wait until level 14 military so we can build a level 4 fort there. So at this moment, these wars are really tedious. We're at the same time fighting tons of rebels. It's just about saving manpower really, because I tend just to have large armies in one stack, but the battles itself are really easy. So I'm probably not gonna show you the next few years because I will be fighting Portugal and France. And once these wars are concluded, then I will show you the progress once again. Oh yeah, by the way, we unlocked a new idea group, and it is diplomatic ideas. So a few years have passed. We are currently finishing our war with France. We're also fighting the Mamluks. We're also getting beaten up by basically everybody in Arabia. So I'm just gonna take the Egypt belongings. But from France, we're taking this peace deal. So that's a ton, of course, back to our vassal Orleans. The whole coast. I think finally the next war is gonna be the last one. Okay, so if you want to fight Castile, it's gonna be the coalition members, Mashasha and Aragon. For some weird reason, they just didn't want to leave the coalition. No, what is this? Why are these ships going all around Africa? Oh my goodness. What have I done? At least they should survive. Aragon did end up leaving the coalition, so we're fighting Castile alone. For some reason, this guy just doesn't have allies. He's a target of coalition in the New World as well. Oh yeah, it makes sense. He took over basically whole Mexico here. If we wanted to, we could start taking these guys' colonies. I might leave this for the last bit. Like, we can take their mainland provinces, leave one province so we have a claim on them. And in these wars, we can start taking the New World if we wish to. So we finished our war with Castile. We took a few provinces, including the gold mine in La Mancha. And most importantly, Granada, because of the monument. So we can start upgrading this and eventually get 5% admin efficiency. Now we are at war with Aragon, and they were allied with Austria, so what I will do is just break some Austria's alliances, such as Poland, because that is a bit too much. Like, look at the Poland. They inherited their PU Sweden, or integrated them, whatever, and they hold the entire Scandinavia. It's honestly really weird how they have not formed the Commonwealth yet. I just declared a war on France and got this event right the same second. A note from Ferran Bielsa, our master of mint. My emperor, I have always served you and Jerusalem to the best of my ability. I cannot remain silent in the face of your crimes against my religious brethren any longer. Wow, this guy is super religious. He just left the war as soon as we declared. But they are reformed. They're not even Catholic, bro. Damn, he's got a province in Barbados, and he's got one province here in Africa. I need to take both of these. And we did it, guys. Full annexation. We're taking out the trash. There's no more France. We completed the mission Knights of the New World. We could complete this mission easily as well, but it's just average monarch lifespan. Pretty much, we can say the most important missions are done. And now we just need to core Paris to form France. And this is the last thing that we needed to do. We put Paris into a state and have it cored. And now we have the decision to form French nation available. So what we're going to do is click the mission, the Latin Empire. And with this first option, we can enact Crusader state tier 1 government reform. Country changes to Latin Empire. We gain new traditions and ambitions. And we have the permanent casus belli against neighboring heathens and heretics. Now the thing is that while this event is ongoing, we can go ahead and click this button. So now we are France, and we just lost the Crusader state government reform. We have this bad French one, French feudalism, which reduces maximum absolutism by -50. Well, we don't have it, but we can select it. So now the thing with the ideas, I honestly think that Jerusalem might have better ideas, but it's just preference. You have missionary strength, you have +2 diplo rep, +2 papal influence, which basically allows you to have infinite points like I had this entire run. Honestly, really strong military ideas. But we have 3 different choices. We can have Jerusalem ideas, we can have French ideas, or even the Latin ideas. In my case, just because of my preference, I will be selecting French ideas. So now we have this. National manpower +20%, diplo rep +1 instead of 2. Although we now have development cost -10%, we also have national tax modifier, war taxes cost -50%. Morale of armies +15%, yearly army tradition, national unrest -1, as well as reform progress growth, native uprising chance -50, and native assimilation +50, core creation cost and maximum absolutism. This one is really good. We keep the discipline, we keep fort defense, although a little less. And we can now go ahead and reenact the Crusader state government reform, becoming the Latin Empire. Now, I'm not going to choose the Latin ideas, so we cannot abandon our roots. So what we have now is the Latin Empire with French ideas and French mission tree. There we go. We can once again select Crusader state reform. And let's see what we can get from our missions. So this is a few permaclaims and a bit of crownlands, 5%. That's nice. Actually, let's go ahead and make it 30. Gardens of France. Hey, you know what? Let's go for 50 admin and money. This one's gonna give us manpower and monthly war exhaustion, yearly papal influence, monthly admin power +1 for 20 years, and there we go. The Crown of France, permanent 10 power projection and 25 prestige. So I guess this will give us the conquest reward, which is aggressive expansion impact -15% for 15 years, right? Throne of Naples, yeah, we can go for dev cost, or we can go for some development. You know what? Let's go for development. Kingdom of Spain is gonna give us the event victory in Franco-Iberian War. But if we would have an alliance with Spain, then we would get technology cost -5% and global settlers. So instead we're getting manpower recovery speed plus 10% and permaclaims on Iberia region. There's a few missions down here as well. Nothing too spectacular, but of course the main thing is that we have access to all of this. Yeah, so our new capital is now in Paris. I'm gonna core this. We can also expand infrastructure here, upgrade the center of trade. It's unfortunately reformed, so we will need to convert this. And we have some issues with admin efficiency because we're way above our governing capacity limit. So because of our changed capital, realistically what we can do is unstate some stuff and start entering these provinces into the trade companies. So for example, Constantinople and all the other, let's say, trade centers. We can add this. Basically, if we unstate all these provinces, we will be saving some governing capacity. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this run up right here. This is our player borders in 1604. Pretty close to the Roman Empire borders. We would just need a couple of wars in Italy, one versus Mantua and one versus Venice. As well, we could either try and get a personal union with Great Britain by installing our heir using our favors, or we could just simply break alliance and start some wars versus them. Easily from this point we could establish ourselves in the New World because we simply could fight Portugal, Castile and take their colonies directly. We would not even need to colonize. We went from a 15 or so development Cyprus to 3,712 development Latin Empire with French ideas. This is the ideas that we picked in this run, which is influence, quality, admin, and diplo. And these are the policies that we got. Diplo annexation cost -15, -10, and income from vassals. Then we have some reinforced speed and recover army morale speed, diplomat, and a monthly autonomy change. Estates are looking like this: 31% crownlands. We still have a ton of stuff that we would need to get rid of, otherwise we won't be able to get absolutism. But that is all relatively easily fixable as long as we do have high equilibrium for all of these estates. That's right, enough talking. Make sure to click the like button on the video, subscribe, and until next time, see you. Thank you so much to our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters Woeno, Muhammed, the Whale Biologist, Lazar, and Nikolas. Your support is greatly appreciated.